CI Stage is brought to you by the Music Shop.
Do you have a budding musician in your home? Well, maybe they're showing an interest with guitars.
Here to get us in tune, Chris Moores and Seth Anders with the Music Shop. Usually we talk about band and orchestra type instruments, but these are a little bit different. String instruments, and this is kind of fun. When I see like ukuleles and guitars, I think more music as a hobby than as a formal like band kind of instrument.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a different thing. We wanted to remind you that we have a whole nice selection of guitars as well, because like you say, we do spend a lot of time talking about the band stuff, but we're a full-service music dealer, so we have all the guitars and amps and accessories and those kinds of things you need as well.
Why don't they let kids play the guitar in band? Is there a reason for it?
You know, there are some schools that have guitar classes. Champaign has a guitar group class where they do it kind of as a method for part of the year, just like they did recorders when they were younger.
Yeah, I was trying to encourage Brock to take up guitar, but they don't do it at school.
It might have to do a lot of the concert bands that we think of are based off of the old John Philip Sousa band. So they're kind of modeled after that, so the school band programs are an echo of that, and they never had guitars.
Sure.
But you've got guitars.
But we've got them. We brought a whole
people
variety.
of all ages. We actually started that guitar down there that looks like it is for a young person.
Yeah, that's the Yamaha JR1. It is designed for first starter guitar for someone who's really smaller, like 5th grade, maybe even younger, someone who doesn't have as big of a hand to be able to reach around all the way.
So, Chris, this is going to be like one of those kind of, are these like step-up instruments like you would have for
yeah, there are many different levels. You know, we start out with something fractional, and then you go to a full size, and then you go for a solid top, or then you can kind of hone in on the sound that you want after that.
I'm seeing lots of Yamaha guitars here around us. Is that one of the more popular brands of guitars?
Yeah, that's our flagship brand. It's the most sold guitar in the world, and we were just talking with Yamaha the other day, telling us all the ins and outs of the very intricate technology they use, even on the lesser expensive instruments. That's why we like them so much, because even for a couple $100, you get a very fine instrument.
Cool. So now these here, though, are not guitars. What are these?
Well, kind of a guitar. That one's actually called a guitalele, or a guitar uke. It is a guitar chord structure, but it's tuned up in A instead of an E, and it's about the size of a tenor ukulele.
I've never heard of a guitalele.
Well, I'll tell you, guitalele. I'll tell you what, you know, I play the guitalele because I like the ukulele sound, but I already kind of know how to play the guitar. So you can grab this and use the same fingerings that you know on guitar and get that ukulele sound.
Is there just more strings on this than a ukulele, which makes it a guitalele?
Yeah.
It's the 6 strings, just like a guitar. So you don't have to change the chord shapes on your hand. You're just playing in a different key.
Oh.
That's really smart. But so what would be the advantage then? I mean, there's novelty, because obviously you saw us being like, hey, it's a guitalele, you know? I mean, so obviously there's some novelty there too. But is there an advantage of one over the other?
Not so much an advantage. If it's something that you already know, especially if you know guitar already and you want to take something with you that's small, maybe you're traveling, you don't have any extra room to bring a full-size guitar, but you still want to keep your hands fresh and while you're playing around.
Well, check out all these fun accessories, because of course you got to have some fun guitar picks if you're going to be playing the guitar or the guitalele.
Yeah. That's cool. What are they? And so these are straps, guitar straps?
Yep, guitar straps. I've got pedals there, so if you're playing like an electric guitar, we do sell those. I just didn't bring one today. A guitar tuner, capo, so if you want to play in a different key and you don't have all the chords down. The stands for your guitars, if you don't want to put it up in its bag when you're going somewhere, you can put it down on the stand.
Right.
The fun stuff. And of course, you give lessons if people want to pick one up and try it.
Fantastic guitar teachers. We always try to have great teachers on every instrument, so we got that covered.
Great teachers, great instruments.
Yeah. That's the name of the game.
It is. You're going to stick around and maybe play a tune using a guitar too?
Yeah, I brought my own personal Yamaha here. We're going to give it a spin, play a song for you, and Seth's going to bust out some ukulele, and you get to hear some of these in action.
Nice.
Wonderful.
Is that why the hat?
I always have the hat.
Or are you taking that to Red Hot this weekend?
I'll have it on, yeah.
There we go, there we go. All right, coming up, we've got a song to share on the CI stage. In the meantime, connect with the Music Shop online at CILiving.tv. That's what the website looks like.
It sure is.